So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him...
Kike seems a free kick for that. That's the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Carlos Elena. Roberto goes looking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vanega. Now it's Higuain. And it's Salvio. Now it's Higuain. Gets wrestled off the ball. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Salvio lobs it in gently. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed long and direct. And it's Higuain. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Now it's Salvio. Higuain beats the offside trap. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. He's left his man. Higuain. Oh, he's looking to shoot. Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Argentina themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Timely intervention. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake would be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's half-time here.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
We're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede him.
Well, he's fouled him there. He is going into that little black book. Mascherano. There'll be a throw-in. Salvio. Dybala. Messi. Salvio. Now it's Salvio. Drilled in low. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Dembele. Banega. Di Maria. Now a chance to break. Now it's Higuain. Di Maria. Robert has not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Massive leap! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Going through. Roberto. He scores! Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Dybala. And it's Salvio. Back into the middle. Surely a shot. Higuain. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Can he? And the finish! Dybala. Di Maria shoots! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So now the difference is 3. Promising run he's making on the right. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's got away. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Dybala. Philippe Coutinho. Jordi Alba. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat counter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Higuain shoots! Goal! Argentina! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Dybala. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Now it's Higuain. Now it's Salvio. Higuain cuts it out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's wrestled off the ball. Salvio, this is promising. He's gone for it! Ball forward, what does he try from here? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Luis Suarez. Chance! Cleared without complication. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Di Maria. And it's Dybala. Banega spreads it towards the left. Di Maria looking to get on the end of this. Now it's it in! And the ball's come out! Corner given. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Gets his head to it! Good stop, that wasn't easy. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gets up to head it! to pull clear. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Higuain.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Messi, crowd, Messi hits it! Roberto plotting from out on the right-hand side. Going through. Roberto. Higuain. And the counter is on. Well, that's where he wants it. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Clearance and very necessary. Messi, Mercado with a fine tackle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Carlos Elenia. He's got it on the right now. What's on? He's left his man. Looking to break out here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Sergio Busquets. Salvio gets rid without sophistication. That's Sergio Busquets.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good interception. Jordi Alba. And time is up. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Difficult, but I'll go for Cesc Fabregas. He's always thrived in the most competitive of areas on a football pitch by continually...
He's had a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Golovin. Oh, great ball! Looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Falcao sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Fabregas plays it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's...
Shoots! Goal! Monaco!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Forward it goes. Crunching tackle. Got a throw in. And it's Fabregas. Jordi Alba with the slide tackle there. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. To the keeper and try something new. Camille Glick. Cesc Fabregas. Golovin plays it out to the wing. Falcao, he's onside. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Vermaelen, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Busquets. Fabregas goes looking. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Falcao, and a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. That's the throw. The whistle goes for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
Coutinho plays it forward. Busquets plotting from out on the right-hand side, striding forward, facing goal. It's out for a goal kick. Naldo. Golovin. Falcao, the scorer already. The question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Chance to shoot, has a swing at it!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
That'll be a throw-in. Falcao gets flagged offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Sergio Busquets. Now, in it goes! Barcelona are back in business! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
He's got options out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he just whacks it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The final whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end parity. A really good game to watch. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Radamel Falcao is the one. He's been blessed with an awesome array of finishing skills. Then when you factor in his stealthy movement and his instinct for position, you end up with a lethal concoction.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Golovin. Crunching tackle. Rony Lopez. Goes for goal! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Tielemans. Now it's Falcao. Ball's gone out of play. Golovin with a delicate ball. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Cesc Fabregas goes long. It's a brilliant interception. It's Falcao! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do, triggered by the closing down.
Up to meet it! Roberto. Determined run, but equally determined piece of defending. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Battles to win it back. And it's got through. He's got away. And he's shapes the shoot. Goal! Monaco! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Busquets. That's a terrific surge down the right. Lovely bit of skill there. Chance! The defence can get it clear. Striding forward, facing goal. He's gone for a throw-in. Rony Lopez. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced...
Falcao! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And that has been clubbed away. Falcao dashing forward at pace. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Busquets is steaming forward. Sergio Busquets could move up a gear here. And it's Falcao. Here's the through ball. Golovin shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Massive leap! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Monaco take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Oh, he's not going to get that.
Golovin.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge now. Jordi Alba looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that will be the final act. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the